that is hurtful and in opposition to some people is just, it's their right, but it's our right to say, this is not our community.
Kicking off with the immigration, and so it's a silent protest that when there's issues that are about that someone has the right to disagree with, we kind of go in silent protest and recognize that they have the ability to be there, but we disagree.
Who's here today?
We're here to hear what they have to say.
Oh, you're not with them, or you're just?
No, we're not with them.
Not
We're just
affiliated with them at all. But we do believe in freedom of speech for everybody.
Right.
And we watch this community beat this group down, and they have no idea who they are or what they're about. Individually, I can imagine everybody that wrote a negative article about this group does not know one individual in it. And to me, that's racial profiling. Is it or is it not?
because of what
What's the
their
difference
name
of being a racist if you don't know an individual or group and you put an article in the paper that I mean, I've seen everything from terrorists. They're terrorists. I would like all of the media outlets that reported that to prove that to me. Any type of decent society. But we have terrorists that they've blown up our trade center, right? Did they or did they not?
Are you a fan of Adolf Hitler?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
Like Jews?
I have nothing against any race at all. But why are you here? Because you don't like what they have to say. What's the difference? Explain that to me, please.
Well, I think they have a...
Manuel Davis.
Oh, can you speak close? I don't have a microphone.
Sorry. My name is Manuel Davis. I'm youth advisor for Lower Sussex Youth Council 2719.
And what brought you here today?
What brought me here was the fact that the Aryan Nations were going to be rallying here, and I felt the need to come out and counter that rally. I'm involved with another coalition group, the Universalists, and they're holding a peace vigil here to counter the hatred and the lies with tolerance and love.
Thank you. And quite a few supporters, I guess, you have here too.
Yes, I'm glad they came out.
Are they all from Sussex County? Do you know where they?
No, many of them are, but I talked to people from outside of Delaware also who've come to show support and to show that we're a pluralistic society. We believe in tolerance. We believe in diversity. I think that's important.
Yeah. Anything else you think was important to add? Or?
I think it's important every time something like this happens that people come out and express the truth about it, and also other people are protesting in their own way by staying away. But the main thing is to get the truth out and to show people the true story of our history, that we're a nation, a world of diverse people, and either we live together or we die, divided. So I think that's very important.
About the events that are occurring today in Bethany Beach. As everybody knows, earlier this summer there was a request to use a bandstand put in by a subject out of northern Delaware. He turned out to be a member of the Aryan Nation, the Delaware chapter. He's the leader of the Delaware chapter of the Aryan Nation. The town, once the group fulfilled the requirements necessary to use the bandstand, such as letting us know who they are and what the purpose of using the bandstand was, the town went ahead and granted them permission to use the bandstand. We decided to do that because when we can give them a date and a time to use the bandstand. It became apparent to us that whether we granted them permission or not, they're going to use the bandstand anyway because it's a public place. As we all know, they have the right to come to a public place and express their opinions. We figure it's better for everybody if we were able to pick the date and time, that way we can have the support necessary for this type of function. The town of Bethany Beach does not discriminate against any people or groups based on their race, feeling, religion, thoughts, color. The town of Bethany Beach also supports the Constitution of the United States. We also like to support everybody's First Amendment rights to freedom of speech, freedom of assembly. That's what we're doing here today. The police department will always protect everybody's rights on a local level, a state level, and a federal level. And we are proud to protect people's rights.
And you guys are here to protect everyone's security. What have you done in preparation for that?
As you can see, we have many officers from all law enforcement, Bethany Beach Police, Ocean View Police, Delaware State Police. We're here for the security, not only the rally members, but also the people watching the rally.
So will the members of the group be making themselves available for any kind of questions or anything?
I do not know the answer to that.
What has the police department's history been, or other departments with this group in Delaware?
All I can comment on is the Bethany Beach Police, and this is the first time we've had history with the Aryan Nation.
How many officers are here for that from the different departments?
I do not know the exact number. I would guesstimate probably about 35 or 40.
How many different agencies total, or?
That is total from all the agencies around, and there's probably about 5 or 6 different agencies here today loaning support to us.
Can we get your first name? I don't think you got.
My first name is Corporal Reese Bradshaw.
R-E-E-S-E?
R-H-Y-S.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions?
That's funny. That is funny. How many you got? 6 people? Is that all you can get? Oh my. What a bunch of clowns! Go home! Viva Mexico! Viva America!
Go home!
The animals! What?
What'd you say?
Him! You and him!
He looks like a good American. I'm an American. Why would I want to do that?
Do what?
Mexico! You don't like it? Ah, I say.
It's not that I don't
thought
like
you're
Mexico.
anti-immigrant.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I see signs of acceptance. We're all God's children. Very
There's
much
no
more so.
acceptance here,
This
bro.
gentleman here, Homeland Security, very much so. This is what you need to believe. We need to believe
Oh,
our
boy, they get it.
I left that in Afghanistan. I didn't leave that just because of us. I left that for everybody. The message that we're trying to put out is an acceptance of everyone. This gentleman is proud to be American. Our heritage. That is who we are. It is nothing more different than being proud to be African American. It has nothing more different than to be Hispanic American. We are all immigrants, exactly. Let me tell you where my family came from. My family came from Wales. My family came from Germany. My family came from England. This country was built by immigrants. But let me tell you what's killing us. It is the years ago when our forefathers came to these shores. They came on boats from a country that was either hurting them because of taxes, nothing. We come here because these people need to wake up and realize in the United States of America today, let's just focus on one thing, okay? You want to talk about something? Let's talk about our children, no matter what color. We're asking that you accept us, but we're proud of who we are. You notice that the only stars and bars flag you see flying is right up there. You know why? Because our country is in so much of a turmoil at today's time. I think that gentleman behind you is trying to listen to him. He says, don't tread on me. Now, if you would go back to high school, maybe, and with smoking reefer, and learn a little bit, I'll tell you what exactly that flag stood for. It means do not tread on us.
I'm going to let this gentleman address to you why he's wearing a mask.
He's a ninja! Bruce Lee,
You all, everybody here wants to say that you all are for everybody. You're here to help everybody, accept everybody. All right, then tell me why. I work in a line of work that if my face is seen here, I will get fired. My family will no longer have money to take care of it. If you aren't haters, I wouldn't have to wear this mask. Now,
I want to tell you what's destroying our world, our country. This is our country. This is our country, not just Aryan Nations. It is everybody down here. This is our country. I fought for the rights for you guys to come out here, and I fought for the rights for these law enforcement officers to spend a day on Saturday to listen to a message. But I want to read something to you, and it's about lust.
Should be out at safely trip to Route 40 in there for a couple male pager.
Now deal with that! Country too, as much as it is yours, and if you don't like it, you can get the hell out of here!
Embrace these criminals and see how fast they stick a knife in your back. And who trusts our politicians, our media, our leadership of the companies we work for. Values and cultural beliefs and a common ethnic heritage. So forth. But they cry and cry and cry until they get their black months, they get their black colleges, they get their black TVs. Well, let's start on Hispanics now. They get La Raza, they get these colleges, and so on and so forth as well. But if we, as white, because you know what? There's men and women that are coming back now. Let's speed forward 2 years later, coming back to America.
I was born and raised up near in PG County, near the DC line, Maryland. And I've seen
you don't have a job anymore.
The crimes and all that.
What are you going to do? Okay?
And I wanted to stand
not beyond doing anything. Let's go to Walmart and get a job.
And that's pretty
Can't
much.
Work there.
And I was young.
Because they're now hiring illegal immigrants. If you don't believe me, take a look at the news. They've been in trouble for years for hiring illegal immigrants.
Talk to me. But any job, shouldn't discriminate.
Sir,
they should discriminate.
I guarantee you've never had to work hard. I guarantee you've never sweated for a
you have different beliefs than I do, then that's your opinion.
I wish
but I don't go on the job sites and say,
go back
I'm a white Aryan Nation.
Take you back with me to 2001.
There's a place for everything.
In Afghanistan.
And a job is for your family to work for your family, to support your family, not to get out there and spew
their entrails being blown across me as they step on
white nationalists when you're working, unless someone comes to you, and that's what
and you rotate it around justice for him.
Those are my candles.
That they portray themselves as lovers, not haters, and just, very interesting. A lot of information. I think people or maybe misfed information about the hate issues, and very, very informative. I was impressed.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Millsboro.
Oh, you're local.
Millsboro. Yeah. We're local. And I'm in Ocean View.
And you just came because you're
curious,
see what they had to say about this immigration and illegal stuff.
Or you think they picked up any new followers today?
They could have.
Possibly. Yeah. Wasn't a huge crowd, but
yeah,
a lot of good information.
Ready? Yeah. Anything else we should add in there?
No. Some good views, some bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. Well said. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.